Let me introduce you to a man named Diddy. He's known as a successful hip-hop mogul and one of the biggest names in the music industry. But behind his fame, there are serious accusations that have followed him throughout his career, and they can no longer be ignored. Let's go back to the 1990s when Diddy was a young man working in a record label in New York City, dreaming of success. However, as he grew more famous, things started to take a troubling turn. At a music industry party, Diddy met two women, Lisa and her friend. What seemed like a fun night soon became a nightmare. They claimed that Diddy and one of his associates treated them badly. This incident was just the beginning of many other serious accusations against him. Around the same time, Diddy was dating a college student named Joy. She was kind and full of dreams, but their relationship took a bad turn. Joy says Diddy drugged her drink, took her home, and mistreated her, even recording the whole thing to show his friends later. This event deeply affected Joy and was one of the first in a long list of accusations. As Diddy's career grew, these dark stories about him didn't stop. By the 2000s, Diddy had his own record label, signed major stars, and was a successful artist. He seemed to have it all, but behind the scenes, rumors of his bad behavior continued. Diddy was known for throwing big parties at his mansion in the Hamptons. These parties were full of celebrities, but there were also whispers about what happened at these events. One story says that at one of these parties, Diddy promised to make a 16-year-old boy a star, but in return, he asked for something horrible, making the boy feel trapped. Over time, more stories came out. Diddy started dating Cassie, a 19-year-old singer. What began as a professional relationship soon became unhealthy and abusive. Cassie later talked about how Diddy controlled her, mistreated her, and made her feel small. The relationship turned into a nightmare for her. There were also stories about freak-offs, private events where bad things were said to happen. Cassie was reportedly forced to attend these events, showing just how controlling Diddy had become. Cassie tried to leave Diddy multiple times. One time, hotel security footage showed Diddy chasing her, grabbing her, and hurting her. Even after this, she felt trapped until she eventually left. The video became an important symbol of the abuse she went through. In 2022, Cassie filed a lawsuit using a new law that lets victims seek justice long after the abuse. Diddy quickly paid a large sum to settle the case, but that only led to more people coming forward with their own stories. Other victims, including Lisa, Joy, and a videographer named Lil Rod, shared their own experiences. The pattern of accusations against Diddy grew stronger, showing how he used his power to take advantage of others. The FBI eventually got involved. Homeland Security raided Diddy's properties and found evidence that supported the accusations. This evidence made the stories against him even harder to ignore. As the truth came out, Diddy's public image began to fall apart. The hotel footage went viral, and social media spread the story widely. People started to see him in a different light, no longer as a successful mogul, but as someone who abused his power. Diddy faces serious legal charges like trafficking and racketeering. There are still many lawsuits against him, and the people who suffered are waiting for justice. These charges could lead to serious consequences for Diddy, showing a major fall from grace for the hip-hop mogul. As more details are revealed, more people have spoken out about their experiences working with him. Many describe a toxic and controlling environment. These stories are helping the public understand the kind of person Diddy may have been behind the scenes. This situation is also making people question the music industry. For years, the industry ignored abuse, but now there are calls for change. The case against Diddy is opening up a bigger conversation about accountability and the need for reform in the industry. This video only scratches the surface of the accusations against Diddy. The legal battles are still ongoing, and only time will tell how it all ends. What's clear, however, is that the survivors' bravery in speaking out is making a difference. Their courage shows that no matter how powerful someone is, they can still be held accountable for their actions.